Hello! Today we're going to combine our knowledge of Picasso, Britto and Collage to make our very own self-portrait. So it will look something like this. As you can see, we've used those patterns from Britto and the colours, and we've used those kind of weird style features from Picasso. The first thing we're going to cut out is the head. So you need to get two pieces of different colour paper and you need to put them on top of each other. Then we're going to draw the shape of the head. So it's that kind of egg shape, it's not a circle. Then cut it out. Make sure you're cutting out on both pieces of paper. So if you hold them together and then cut, you'll cut the shape out on both. Make sure you hold nice and tight so they don't slip. When you've done that, we're going to cut it into slices. Then we're going to take each slice and we're going to alternate the colours. So I'm going to start with dark green and then light green and then dark green again until they're all together. There's the shape of your head. Now we're going to glue it onto the black piece of paper in the middle. Make sure we're not leaving any gaps between them. Now we're going to move on to the mouth. So I've used a nice bright orange colour on mine. So first thing we need to do is select a nice piece of colour paper. I'm using orange again, nice contrast between orange and green. And then we're going to draw the lips. So I'm going to start with a kind of V shape, a bit like a bird. And then I'm going to slope them down to the side. And then I'm going to draw like a boat underneath. A nice big curve. And then in the middle, but a bit like a river going through. And then cut them out. There we go. Eyes. Make sure you get the right size. So I'm measuring it with my fingers. And then I'm going to draw the shape of the eye. So it's that curve at the top, curve at the bottom, nice point at the sides. I'm going to draw two of them. And then cut them out. Then it's time to move on to the nose. So we're going to choose a different piece of paper now. I'm going to use red and I'm going to draw a Picasso style nose on my piece of paper. Cut it out, place it on. Then in the middle of my eyes I'm going to add some pupils. I'm going to use yellow, a different colour. Just cut out two circles and place them in the middle. Then we're going to move on to the hair. Now I've used different blocks of colour here, so we're going to use two different pieces of coloured paper. And I'm just going to roughly draw the shape of my head on there so I know where my paper is going to fit. Think about the shape of your hair and the length of your hair. It might be shorter, it might be longer, so use that when you measure your shapes. Then I'm going to move up to the next block, so I'm going to put yellow, nice contrast between yellow and red. All around it. It's going to go. This needs to go onto the face though, so it will need to sit on top of your head on the paper. I'm going to go red again on this side, and then a final one of yellow coming down on the right hand side. I'm just measuring it. When you're happy with that, you can go ahead and glue everything down. If you want to, you can go ahead and add some eyebrows, a bit like we did on the Frida Kahlo portrait. It's up to you. If you wear glasses, you might want to add some glasses. Then you can rub out all the pencil, any pencil lines that have been left behind. And now we're going to start adding some patterns, a bit like Britto does. So I've got stripes, hearts, circles. So I'm going to start by adding some stripes on part of my yellow hair. So I'm just going to go cut some slices of paper and then cut them to size. And glue them on. I'm going to go and add some hearts on mine. You might choose a different pattern. Think back to the lesson that we did on Britto and the patterns he used. Use that to pick your own pattern. I'm going to add one more pattern on the last red piece of hair. I'm just going to add some squares on there. Again, you can use any pattern you want to. The final thing we're going to do is put an outline using our pen. So we're just going to go over the features, around the outline. So draw this on top of the paper. As you can see, I've not gone around the orange, I'm on top of the orange. You can do the nose, I'm going to add some nostrils, go on the eyes, add the pupils in the middle, add some eyelashes if you want to, and then just go around the whole of the outline of the shapes. And there you have it, your very own Picasso Britto inspired self-portrait. Well done, guys!